Hey guys.
Hi, Jennifer.
I'm glad you just said hi because I was about to freak out.
I'm looking at everyone that's going. I'm like, wait, I gotta respond to her.
Okay, I'm glad that you're techie because I'm not really, and you're gonna have to teach me how to do this.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get it so that you or I are on the screen. So we can do it this style, or we can do it this style. And then this style switches if we want it to switch. Hi, Kate.
Howdy.
Oh, that was loud.
So I just posted on my Facebook page again to see if anybody else was joining us, but I don't know. I think Gina was supposed to be getting on, but I'm not sure if she got it downloaded or not.
Why
Okay.
is it so loud?
Why does it say iPhone 2 on the...
Because they're calling in, they're not using the app. And I can make you host more. Okay, that's cool. But we can also mute everyone, and then I can unmute whoever we want to. So if like talking about something, hi Missy, talking about something, at a particular time, then we can unmute everyone.
Okay. And hopefully, like, I did send this out pretty last minute, but I think it'll just take us a while, our group, to get the idea that we're doing this again.
Right.
So I really think that it will grow as people get used to having our calls again.
Yes.
And doing the whole Zoom thing is pretty cool.
It is really cool. And the cool thing is that we can record it, and then, you know, there's still people that can watch it afterwards. Because, you know, like with Jerry's calls, we're about the same numbers that Jerry was getting when we were on the phone. So I think this
So how do we tell how many people are on?
I can see
14.
on the very bottom. Yep, 14.
Okay.
Yep. So that's pretty cool.
And I know I had a couple people that asked me like if it was going to be recorded, and I was like, oh yeah, that's the great thing about
Yep. Up here it says it's recorded.
Who's Melissa? Melissa's asking if everybody can see her.
And we won't be able to see every single person because we have it set a certain way. So if I go and I do this, then we can see everyone. But then once you go back to recording and you rewatch it, it's really hard in my eyes if someone is majorly speaking and is the speaker, it's really hard for that person to figure out who is speaking. So we can do this view, or we can do like the view that we had before, like this one, if this person on the main screen is talking. But then we can open it up for discussion and go here.
Okay, so will you, everybody, like as it switches, will we be able to tell who's talking?
Yeah. I mean, it's just kind of like talking over each other and then waiting our turn. It's kind of what's going to happen. Look at how many people are on. This is exciting, Jennifer. Happy.
That's awesome.
That was really Missy. See how easy this was?
Yes, and my new recruit, which is my daughter-in-law, is on. So
And
Kate,
isn't there a way that you can, like, there's a button you can click that raises your hand so it shows on your screen? So if somebody's like, you have a question?
yeah.
I mean, you could technically raise your hand, but
how do you do that, dude?
that's what I'm trying to figure out, because I know someone's done it when I'm in the middle of a meeting. I'm like, how did you do that? Hold on, let me see if I can.
That's cool. I can spotlight video, which is like that. So I can click on whoever is spotlighted. So that's how we can do that, Jennifer. That's cool.
So, like, what's gallery view?
Becca has it where it's there in the center, and then everybody else is like all the way around the outside of it.
And that might.
Have you watched Becca's before?
I haven't. Because you can put them up at the top, and she might have the paid version. Right now, we're
That
the
could
paid
be.
version.
Yeah.
There's gallery view. So that is,
Yeah, 'cause I'm sure she has more on there.
right. Okay, cool. Well, let's get rocking and rolling. For 5 minutes past. Does that sound good?
I'm just excited that we're like all here and we're doing this thing.
Very cool. Okay, I'm going to mute everyone, Jennifer, and then we'll unmute us. Okay?
Okay. Hey, Angel.
Okay, Jen, try it.
Okay, so how are we gonna know if they want to speak up?
They'll have to like now can you type the questions on there's a chat bar on the side.
Okay, so
if you're on the phone, there's 3 dots at the bottom that you can click in that says raise your hand. And I think that's for you guys too. Mute my audio, pin video, spotlight video, rename, hide myself. So I think we'll have to like just have them maybe, type something and then we'll figure this out.
yeah.
Everyone's pretty flexible.
Just don't get angry if we don't see you right away. We want to hear from you.
Cool. Wish there was a way to put both of us side by side.
I know. I was thinking about that.
Well, we'll play with it. We'll see what happens. But
Sounds good.
go ahead and take it away. Oh, there's people raising hands now. What's up with that? That's cool.
I was going to tell you to take it away.
Oh.
Okay. So I can just start off by saying, like, Ann and I have been talking about this, and many of you who've been around for a while know that we used to do a Monday night conference call, just on the phone with Jerry Franz, both of our uplines. And when Jerry moved away, we just kind of let it go for a while because we weren't getting a lot of participation. And so Ann and I have actually been talking since before Jerry left that we were going to start a Zoom because we figured that like the video chat thing here would just be more personable and that people would enjoy it more. And I know, like, I just think it's funner because you can see everybody and be able to communicate that way. I love it. So here we are. And I'm kind of ashamed to say it's 9 months later, but at least we're doing it. And it's an amazing season in our businesses to get going with it again. So just to start off, I know you all probably are super seasoned consultants since you're on, but something that I was thinking about the other day is that just when I started my Scentsy business, Becca Levi's Saturday calls, I got on faithfully. And so I'm hoping that our Zoom calls can be just that for everybody, that we will be able to connect and network together and just form some relationships and friendships that we haven't had for a while. So with that being said, I did get on I had a crazy day, but I got on the news tab. I subbed in my son's kindergarten class today, and so I wasn't able to listen to the director call earlier. So if any of you directors who are on got on that and you want to share any information that was shared, I know I got on like the little, they send us those emails with all the relevant information. And so I just jotted down those things earlier while I was thinking about what we were going to chat about. And it was mainly just the $49 kit and how we're growing our Scentsy business with that kit. About the Harvest products, make sure that you guys all know that the Harvest products are available now. The holiday brochures, the Christmas stuff, the brochures are available. And then also those Christmas products are going to be available for purchase on October 1st. One big thing is that the farm stand pumpkin hand soaps are already sold out. I know we had some chat about that on our group page on Facebook, and so I didn't even get any. Did you guys get any? Anyone?
No.
Oh, I didn't even get any because life has been so crazy. I actually didn't even think about it, but I would have loved to have had some. I don't know if they'll make any more or if they'll just, a lot of times that stuff, the holiday stuff is just while supplies last. So we'll see. Bring back my bar. We can start voting again October 1st. So that's always exciting to share with our customers. And I guess we want to know from you guys kind of some topics that you are interested in. Ann and I are always willing, and I know the rest of our leaders are always willing to put together whatever trainings, some trainings, like we can always come up with interesting stuff. And just, I know the easiest thing for me when I'm trying to come up with a training is just to go to the training center on our workstation. There's so much great information from seasoned consultants on there that is just amazing, that I like to just glean stuff from them and reteach it. So like if there's anything that you guys want to hear and what you want to talk about, please let Ann and I know. Something that is huge, I think, that we need to start off with in the next couple of weeks is just our stories, to simply share. I know my story, I've shared it a ton in the beginning, and I feel like over the last couple of years, I've even lost sight of my story and why I started Scentsy and where things over the past 9.5 years, where things have taken me. And I just am extremely blessed through my Scentsy business, and I'm so ready to revisit that and share it with people, because I know that Scentsy's been around for quite a while now, and you know, some people might talk about how, you know, there's too many consultants or whatever, but I just told Ann earlier she may not have even listened to it yet, but I was kind of just unleashing on her earlier about my crazy day. And just like, if I actually gave the kind of customer service that I want to give to my customers, like what my sales could be if I actually did. Like I try to give good customer service, but I'm just like saying follow up. Like if I did follow up like I should do follow up, my sales could be probably 3 times or more what they are right now. I mean, lately I've just been having tons of reorders and people call me, do you still sell Scentsy? You know, so there are a lot of customers. I forgot Becca the other day we were talking, and I think she said there's a lot of orphaned customers, which I thought was a really cool thing to say. Because those customers are orphaned. They are lost. Their consultants have gone away and they're not selling anymore. And so they're looking for a consultant to buy Scentsy from. So make sure that those consultants, those customers that, you know, that need someone, make sure you're connecting with them. So like a lot of times at events, or even like, I have past customers that started buying from someone else, and then, you know, that someone quit. So I just want to encourage you guys to get out there and just another thing that I thought of the other day is that we want to be the Scentsy person, whether we're a guy or a girl, we want to be the Scentsy person in our area. So I just think that those things are crucial. So our story, that all revolved from there. But something else that Ann and I were talking about that we really want to focus on right now is fundraising. I know new consultants and consultants that have been around for a while, they want to know about fundraising. So I know on our conference calls before we've talked about that, but even video, and we'll be able to share like some visual stuff too with you guys. So like if we're going over fundraising stuff, whoever, I know Ann and I have both done fundraising, and I'm sure several of you guys have too. But we can even on these videos share visual things. So I think that's huge too, because a lot of times people, when they get on these conference calls and they're just hearing it, sometimes it's just not the same as being able to see stuff. So that's huge too, because that's great. Instead of having like a home meeting, I know a lot of us leaders have had home meetings where, not very many people come or people just don't show up, but being able to show things, it's easier to do even a team meeting through Zoom. So I guess for right now, that's kind of where I am. And I think, Anne, you can add whatever you want to, but really one last thing that Anne and I have talked about that just came to mind is that we want to go back to the basics, because some of the things that we take for granted that we feel like everybody knows, there are new consultants joining our groups each and every day that do not know some of the simplest things. And it does never, ever hurt seasoned consultants to hear those same basic things, because all of our businesses, it's a direct sales business, and they all revolve around buy, host, and join. So if we can just always constantly remember those three things, we can always just keep going over new ideas, fresh ideas, old ideas that we can revamp and create and tweak and make them our own. So anything else, Anne?
I think that's a lot of what we talked about, which was really cool. This is weird with my glasses. Okay. I think too, where was I going to go? Now I lost my train of thought with taking my glasses off. Like she said, we want to go back to the basics and really just scale it down, because we want to make this so simple, because it's a simple process to be a consultant, but you do have to work it. So trying to find ways that we can help you guys be as successful as you can be. And going back to those orphan consultants, oh my gosh, I've done 2 ginormous events these last 2 weekends, and I don't know how many people I asked if they had a consultant, and they said no. There's people this Sunday and Saturday that said they buy from Amazon and all of that, and I'm like, do you get what you're doing? Do you understand how much extra you're paying? And so I just shared my story and what Scentsy does for me, and I showed him a picture of my kids, and I said, you would help me raise my kids in sports, and you would help Harlow be able to go to dance. And this one lady melted, and she was like, oh my God, I can't believe I ever did that. She's paying $7-8 a bar of wax plus shipping. And I'm like, are you crazy? Go to Scentsy.com. Come on. So we just have to educate those customers that don't have consultants so that they know that they can come to you, and let them know. Say, I really want to be your Scentsy lady, Ken or Scentsy guy, whatever it is. Just let them know that you want their business. So I just want to touch base on that. But going back, I'm sorry really about my messy little but this is what this is about, you guys. So don't ever feel like Marco Polo, if you guys are on Marco Polo, I just love that we can have filters. Well, we don't have filters for here, but come as you are. Be who you are. It doesn't matter if you have makeup on. It doesn't matter if you're in your jammies. It doesn't matter if, today my hair was sticking out, and I was kind of making a joke about it, but it is what it is. And we just want you guys to be with us on this call, and we really want you guys to be experiencing what you want to experience. So please reach out to us, and we can even open it up tonight to see if you guys have topics that you for sure want to be met. And if we can kind of see a pattern for me, maybe the first Monday of the month we talk about XYZ, and the second one is more recognition, or something like that, where we can kind of help each other out. Maybe 1 week is always structured, like it's either Jennifer or myself or one of our leaders like training on a topic, and then maybe this second time that we have the call in the third week, maybe it's like an open forum. You guys let us know how you want. The biggest thing is that we want to make sure that you guys are feeling that you're getting training, that it's worth your while to spend time with us. Because we just want to have fun, and we want to make sure that you guys are really having fun as well. So I think that was my biggest thing.
Hey, guys, on my group, did you guys all get your email from me? Yep. Okay, because Gina Ballard is it just told me that she didn't get an email, so I don't know what all that's about, but anyway, thank you, Angel.
Cool. Should we open it up and see?
Jenny, I wondered. That stinks. Jenny just said that mine was in her others folder. So I posted on our group page too, though. So we'll see. We'll get this. Everybody will know. Later.
Awesome.
Hopefully.
I think, should we open it up and see if anyone has questions? The cool thing about this call, you guys, is that it's 30 minutes and it will be recorded. So I will, once this downloads, it takes a little bit. If we go the full 30 minutes, it does take quite a bit of time for it to download. And then I actually have to upload it to YouTube. So once it's loaded and everything, then we can share it with each other. But then you have it. So like if someone, comes to you and has questions about fundraisers, you can be like, hey, here's this Zoom video that we did, and it's really great. And it's a half an hour long. So it's a quick little blurb about fundraising. So you guys will have that option as well.
You guys, I did sorry to cut you off, Anne. I did a little live video earlier, and I just got those new diffuser shades that are like the metal, and you can't really see it from here, but I am simply in love with both of those metal diffuser covers. I mean, I'm so excited. I'm super stoked about those.
And when you sent me that picture or whatever, I thought it was like the red one. Like I don't even know that name. But I was like, oh, that's cool that she got that one, but I would have got the metal ones. So I'm like, oh, she did get the metal.
They are. I love them. Oh my goodness. That tree one that's the one that's sitting there.
Yeah. Is it gorgeous?
I love it.
Cool. All right. So if you need to mute yourself, you still can, but I'm going to unmute you now. And
we're a team. Your head should be in here.
Open it up for you.
Hi, Anne and Jennifer. This is Sarah Hensel.
What, buddy?
Me.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi. I'm driving in my car, so it's pretty pitch black out here. But thank you guys for doing this and for recording it, because one of the reasons I was late being on today was because I was actually at a training seminar on recruiting. And one of the best things that I took away was things like this.
Is that your friend? Mm-hmm. It's my Scentsy team.
All of the time that we want to allocate to our business, 10 hours, 5 hours, whatever in the day, schedule that time out, but specify what it is. So things like this, if you can't make the actual call, schedule in when you're going to watch that call. And that's something I need to do with Becca videos, because I keep wanting to see them, but I don't actually write down when I'm going to catch up on them. So thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
What else? What do you guys want? What are you looking for? What's your biggest hurdle? What's a success that you guys are having right now with the $49 kit?
I have to say I have 3 brand new team members on here, so I think that's great. My old ones aren't on here, so my new ones are. So they're hungry and willing to learn, and they are all meeting goals. They've all earned tons already, so they're doing great.
Way to go, ladies.
So yay, Erica, Becca, and Alyssa. Woo!
Awesome.
That's so cool.
That's something else. Jenny has earned 2 of our top 100 incentive trips. So I know we're a little bit into the incentive earning period, but this cruise is so doable. So I'm a numbers person. If you just sit down, if you get on your workstation and you print out, I always print out all the details, the tracker, and then all the details on how I'm going to earn the trip, and just divide it out by 6 months. It started August 1st, but if you guys are new, or if you haven't been really on task yet, you can still do it. So I just encourage you to get on there. And if you need any help from me or Ann or your sponsor, or your directors, don't hesitate to ask, because I'm so excited. I can't wait to travel Mediterranean cruise with a bunch of you guys. So I'm super stoked about that.
Raise your hand if you want the cruise. Raise your hand if you want the reunion. Perfect. That's great.
Anaheim's exciting too. Yeah, we'll all be in Anaheim. So whether you take it for your trip or not, we'll all be there, hopefully.
Jennifer, I wanted to share about something that I did last week. I'm working really hard to leave my full-time job, and so I went through my workstation at my clients who haven't ordered in the past, I would say 6 months to a year, and I just sent them a text with an image of the 2 options for the join special, and it was 33 of them. And out of those 33, 18 people responded that they were interested in more information. So tomorrow is my follow-up day. It was really unexpected. I'm hoping that follow-ups go well tomorrow, but that would be a huge blessing with me trying to leave my job. But you just never know. These are people who have only ever ordered from me one time. I don't know them personally, and I asked them, what's holding you back? What's making you second guess it? And they said, well, nobody's ever asked me, and I don't really know much about it. So I just sent them each some more information, and tomorrow I will follow up with them.
That is so awesome, Lee. Oh my goodness.
That is amazing.
Bills. Yeah. That's crazy. That's awesome.
It's exciting. It's exciting. Yeah. It's a big goal for me.
Do what, buddy?
So you guys, just listen to her. She did not do anything that the rest of us couldn't do. She simply went into her workstation and she contacted some people that haven't ordered in a while. And she has all those people that responded to her. And I will just say this, as far as sponsoring, my sponsoring has been way down from the way I did in the beginning. And I can put a lot of that blame on myself, just because I know something that Missy was talking about was just a point that we're going to go over in a leadership call that we're going to do. But she was just saying to get your ask in gear. So if we're not asking people, a lot of times they're not going to join unless we ask. Over the weekend, I actually went and delivered an order to it was a college, and one of the girls that ordered there were 2 ladies standing there, and they were kind of chatting back and forth, and they said, one of them said, why don't you just sell? And, I didn't even ask that time, but a lot of times I'll be like, yeah, you should sell this stuff, because if you're just in an office that all the ladies are buying, or I should say ladies and guys are buying, that's huge for nurses or teachers. I just sponsored a teacher that I met at the Illinois State Fair, and she's already certified. She's totally killing it and wasn't planning. So she's doing amazing. You guys just ask. Good job, Lee. That's awesome.
That's amazing.
Something that I'll do too, like if I have a customer that's like, oh my gosh, I absolutely love Scentsy, I gotta have it all, and they're talking about it and they're just like addicted to it, I'm like, okay, you just let me know when you want to join. I don't even give them the option, do you want to join? I'm gonna let you know when you want to join. Oh, I've never really thought about that. I said, well, why not? You absolutely love the product. And they're like, okay, and they'll sign up. I've had people just do that. So it's kind of sometimes, like obviously you gotta feel them out too, because like some people might be like, whoa. But there's been plenty of times where I'm just like, you just let me know when you want to sign up. And they're like, oh, yeah. So I don't know, it's kind of, maybe it's my sense of humor though too, so.
No, that's great. I think a lot of people just don't think about it, or they don't think they could do it. When we all know that really when you just put Scentsy in front of other people, in front of their noses, that it really does sell itself. Like, I have never thought of myself as a salesperson, but really with Scentsy makes it so hard to sell. So we have a great product that isn't going anywhere. I just talked to Orville at Summit, and I sat right by him for dinner one night at Summit, and it's amazing to hear him talk because he knows his stuff. And Scentsy, just looking at our numbers, and then he was comparatively speaking to other companies that they haven't hit bottom yet, and different companies that he just is super smart knowing his stuff. And I'm telling you, we have a good thing here, girls. And some people want to jump ship.
Go play in your room. Go lay down.
But Scentsy's where it's at. So, well, I know that we just have 40 minutes max, but we've gone. Oh, it's 9:01 now, and Ann and I are supposed to get on, and Missy, we're supposed to get on a different call. But you guys, we are super excited that you joined us tonight. This is going to be recorded, so Ann, she explained that she would be getting the recording for all of us, and so I know I'll be sharing the recording on our group page. And then I'm sure my will do the same on their Facebook pages. So again, thank you guys for joining us. And we're super excited to chat in a couple weeks again. So Ann, do you have anything else?
No, just reach out to us. Let us know what you guys are feeling. If you have a really great idea for training calls, or if you want to lead a training call, you let us know, because it's here for you. We'd be happy to share this time with you if you have a really great topic that you want to talk about, or if you go to a different training and you hear something, let us know, because we're just, like Jennifer said, we're excited that all of you showed up tonight. I mean, that is just great. At one time we were at 28 people. So hats off to you guys for showing up, and now you can move up, right?
Yay. Thank you guys. We love you guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
Cool.
Good night.
We'll see you guys on the first Monday of October. See ya.